What's up, Chooms? My name's Døku, and today I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step tutorial on how to use your VRChat avatar as your VTuber model. Up until now, I've personally been streaming with a PNG model that I customized using PyCrew. It worked great, but I wanted to upgrade my setup without having to purchase a VTuber model. So if you already have a VRChat avatar and you want to turn them into a VTuber, this tutorial is for you. To keep things simple and easy to understand, we're only going to be using three tools: VRChat in Desktop Mode, a webcam, and OBS. So no paid software, no complicated setups. Step one, simple. Make sure you have VRChat installed and make sure you have OBS installed. If you don't already have them, I'll have links to both VRChat and OBS down below in the description. And once both are ready, we can move on to step two. Okay, let's jump into VRChat. Go ahead and pull up your main menu by selecting Escape on your keyboard. Navigate to Settings. Expand your Settings menu by selecting this icon. Navigate down to Tracking and IK. From here, you want to enable selfie expression. Select this. Also, verify which device you're using for your camera. Once you've done that, hit escape again on your keyboard and you should see your avatar in the corner of your screen. This avatar will now react to your movements that you're making in front of your webcam. So if you tilt your head this way and tilt your head that way, it works. Okay, next, we just need to get a background that we can remove later in OBS. Best thing to do for this is just using the world search from your menu and just search for green screen. Go to the worlds tab. And there's a lot of worlds for this, so just pick one and load on into it. The solid color background is what we're going to use to make your VTuber avatar transparent once we get to that step in the video. Okay, now let's switch over to OBS. Let's start by creating a new scene and naming it whatever you want. If you don't know how to create a scene, you can do that over here in the area for scenes, selecting the plus icon and selecting OK. I already have an existing scene, so I'm going to cancel that one. All right, with your new scene, you should see a box that says sources. What we're going to do from here is add a source by selecting the plus icon and navigating to game capture. I do have an existing game capture, so I'm going to be calling this one game capture 2. Once you've done that, hit OK. I'm going to move this out of the way just a little bit so we can see the window. For mode, go ahead and select capture specific window, and for window, select VRChat. Now what I'm going to need to do is make VRChat a little bit more smaller so you can still see the menu. There we go. From here, select allow transparency and uncheck capture cursor. After you've done that, select OK. All right, if you're still following along, you're doing great. We're almost done. You should now see your VRChat client in the OBS preview. Go ahead and right-click the game capture source and select filters. From here, the filters menu will appear. We're going to add an effect filter. Go ahead and select the plus icon here and select color key, and then hit OK. After you've done this, you'll notice that the background of the room that you were in with your avatar is transparent, but it's not perfect. So what we're going to do is adjust this slider for similarity and find a sweet spot to where the green outline is faded on your avatar if you are using the color green. I think around like 676 is a pretty okay spot for me. I'm thinking if we go to 680, that might be perfect. Once we've done that, just hit close. Now you'll see my avatar is just floating here out of frame, but if I adjust and make it a bit more bigger, put it in the right spot, it should be perfect. But once that looks good, you can go ahead and close the filters window. Okay, this is the last step. What you're going to want to do from here is just go to your main streaming scene within OBS. In the sources section, add your VRChat scene as the source. And then after you've done that, go ahead and resize and position it to however you want in your layout. But that's it. Now you have your VRChat avatar working as your VTuber model. Just for a visual explanation, I've added the source here at the very top, which is just called VRTrack, which is listed here under my scenes. You can drag your scenes to a layer and I recommend putting it on the very top layer. That way you can be in front of other things on your stream. Just like that, for example. All right. Well, that's going to wrap up this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate you for taking your time to hang out and we'll watch this. If this video helped you out at all, be sure to leave a like, drop your feedback or questions in the comments, and subscribe if you don't want to miss any other future uploads. And if you want to see this setup in action, come hang out with me on in VRChat. My username's Døku, or you can always catch me live on Twitch or YouTube. Links will be down below. Anyway, later, chooms.